In all the months I've been featuring fan art on this channel since that fateful day when Konami and NAS decided screw you for having an opinion, there's been one picture I've wanted to use, one I've wanted to be the featured art of the video. And I've wanted to wait for that right time since I do try to have a theme to the art I pick. And today it just felt right. Just felt like the right time to use this picture. Behold! Kuai Desu picture. Yeah, there's no way around it. One of the most important things that happened in this week's episode is Yusaku's Link Kuribo finally came in the mail. Shonen Jump and Konami finally printed it, and he's finally got it, which means he can legally use it in a tournament, just so long as Scapegoat doesn't get the ban hammer. But I actually am not really sure how to describe this episode. This is a strange one. Very weird and was sort of hard to get into. Not because it was bad. No, not at all. Because in a very weird way, it feels like they've completely shifted gears. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it will turn out to be a good thing. But that's kind of what it feels like watching this. I mean, let's take the new OP. First up, the opening scene with Ignis finding Cyberse World. I'm not shocked Cyberse World is missing. They obviously explain it later, sort of a logical reason why the Ignises had to run away and all that stuff. But I thought that was fun. It was cute. Great Ignis scene. And when Link Kuribo showed up, I had a feeling Link Kuribo was showing up. It was still nice to see, and that was good. The new OP, when I first heard it, I was like, it's a cool song and the visuals are nice, but it doesn't fit this Yu-Gi-Oh! This OP would feel more in place with Zale or Arc 5, sort of that serious, dark, but still sort of the positive, we will overcome. Vrains doesn't have that feel to it. The last opening had more of a better fit. It felt very much like sort of a charge forth, move forward, kick ass type OP. Less about there is hope and more like we will punch you. Then I saw the episode and it just seems like they've sort of completely revamped everything. The frog even says it's like a reboot, which kind of makes me feel that this is supposed to be sort of a soft in-continuity reboot to everything, because the episode feels like it just spent all its time trying to fix the mistakes of what's been done before. I can't help but feel that since this is a new season, the director, who obviously came in midway through the last one and therefore inherited all the problems of the previous one, now with a new season and now that he's able to start fresh, hopefully that means he's able to do what needs to be done and get things back on track. Because we get the world building to Link Vrains we never got. Like when Naoki is just walking through Link Vrains and we see there's card shops, there's dual board shops, there's speed duels going on everywhere, there's explanations for this. Everything is colorful, everything looks nice, everyone's dual board looks a little bit different, there's detail to things, there's depth to it. It feels like Link Vrains now feels like a world instead of just a cheap excuse to get them on hoverboards. Like, that seems to be a very real thing here, and I liked Naoki getting a little more screen time. It comes at the detriment of something else, but I'll get into that in a minute. But I liked seeing his room. I liked seeing that he is the fanboy we all kind of know he is. That's a nice little detail I never thought we would get in this. Giving him some more time, showing sort of he does genuinely look up to these people as heroes and idolizes them. It's just kind of an interesting detail. Although when he goes to his mom, don't you dare come into my room, and he sits down and in front of him is that Blue Angel picture. Come on. We all know what we were thinking. I can't help but feel that that's intentional. But it kind of came, and I don't know if this is necessarily true, but weirdly enough, my favorite scene in this whole episode is Yusaku and Aoi finally talking. Not in the Vrains, not about saving the world, not about a duel, just talking. I find it a little weird she waited 3 months to say thank you to someone she sees basically every day because they're at the same school, but It's a nice little scene, and their personalities are at play. I like how she's trying to socialize, trying to maybe make more friends. I like seeing him in a different sort of setting we don't normally see. I like he's not succeeding. I like that his sort of social ineptitude is kind of a plot point. I like that it's not helping him, it's not glorifying him. It's this really great little minute or two long scene of just two messed up kids talking, and I kind of want more of that. No more freaking recap episodes. You could have made all of those recap episodes, okay, except for maybe like the last one where Aoi was like dead. You could have made those episodes just these two characters together. Show them seeing that they're similar. Show them bonding. Show them growing. And it feels like this episode tried to make up for that by giving us that cute little scene. And also blushing Aoi is just adorable. That was just really cool. And we get Go, who is going to be interacting more with Akira, and that's also cool. And seeing Go with that stupid crown off his head, what he actually looks like. Oh god, he's got alfalfa frickin' Andy Dick style hair. I don't know why, that was just funny. The new head of, or representative person for Soul Technologies, she just seems like a generic evil corporate lady type thing. I mean, she's probably going to be cool, as the corporate espionage in here has been handled very well up till this point, but she's probably going to be just very standard. I feel like it's not I understand why Akira got his job back, but I feel like it's probably not a good idea to make the person who's trying to hunt Playmaker someone who admittedly likes and respects Playmaker for saving his sister's life. I'm sure that'll work out. I don't know why. I like that little detail that it's a hologram call. I feel like we really haven't, for all the link vrains and the dual discs and this and that, we don't do a lot with showing off the technology of the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. It really only ever seems to just go about what's about the duel. And many will be like, well, that's the main sort of point of the show. Well, yeah, but I kind of like that world building, and this episode felt like it had to make up for 47 or 48 missed opportunities of world building. Then we get to the bounty, but even then, like the scene where the bounty hunter is introduced, that was great. I like the fact that the avatars were penguins, because I think if you had a Link Vrains, most people would probably either be penguins, traps, sexy women, or Ku Klux Klan members claiming they're trolling, but then they say so much weird stuff you wonder if they're really trolling. That was nice, and it was a variety of what we've been seeing. And then the bounty hunter introduction scene was cool, and he looks cool, and all the new characters look cool. I'll reserve my preliminary thoughts for the new duelist who also has an Ignis for when we see him. And then seeing Kusunagi's brother, and seeing Kusunagi wanting him in his life, and just a minute-long scene of bringing up that, why don't you come here and you're doing better, this humanization we've been missing out of some of our most key characters, and these key things that should have been here long ago. Like, they're just showing up now. And in its own weird way, it's kind of incredible. Like, I was never I figured the rest of the series would sort of be like what we've been getting. The stuff that it's good at, it will continue to excel at, and the stuff it's bad at, it will continue to fail at. But no, I think there's a very real conscious effort here to improve. It looks better, it felt visually brighter and more interesting, the world felt more interesting. Everything else kind of felt better, and it was cool seeing Yusaku use a card people actually care about. Granted, I think we'd all agree Link Kuriboh kind of didn't live up to the hype, seeing as we kind of killed Spiral early. The duel itself, very quick, very all that. I do like seeing Dotscaper again, especially because that card is seeing some relevancy. The big thing about the duel is obviously the introduction of a Link spell. I think it would be cool if we got that. I don't think we will, though, as I feel like just being able to activate a spell from your hand that will terraform zones and do stuff on top of that might be a little much. I think that might just sort of, again, anytime people theorize at what we could get for the Link era and some of the crazier, more explosive ideas people have, I feel like kind of defeats the purpose of Master Rule 4, but that's just kind of my thing. The new ED was cool. I liked it better than the OP simply because I knew what I was getting, and I have sort of an idea what I'm in for. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how I'm coming across, honestly. I think this is a step in the right direction. I think this is fixing the previous problems. I think this is trying to make things better, and I hope it is a great step in the right direction because it feels it. I just feel like maybe because you had to take that 25 minutes and fix everything and revamp everything, yeah, it kind of made this one feel weird, but good weird. Hopefully good weird, like when you're on a date with that girl who's very strange and for some weird reason has mayonnaise in her purse, but you kind of feel like maybe she's slutty, and hopefully things will get a little exciting. I'm a very lonely man, people. But that's my thoughts on this episode, or attempted thoughts of this episode. Tell me what you thought in the comment section below. And as for the TCG question of the week, I did a whole thing on the Megatons yesterday with Jaden, but I feel like I didn't talk about Yusei much. There's not much to talk about. My one question, what do you want out of his new Warrior Synchro? Personally, I'm hoping it's the Water Warrior. I could care less about what it does. I hope it's the Water one, simply because we never got the Water Warrior. Like, we got the other 5 attributes, but not that one. I mean, Water seems to be the most, unless you're someone like Ryoga, it seems to be the type used least in the anime. For obvious reasons, you're limited by design choice, because it has to relate back to water. But what do you think? In the comment section below, tell me what you want out of that, what you think has happened here with this episode, where you think it's going, and if you think it's a step in the right direction. As always, click to like, click to subscribe, and let's go in that direction together.